Good evening, I'm Daisy Richards and welcome to Friday's edition of the Regional News. We begin with news from Martinique. Looters ransacked shops overnight on the French Caribbean island of Martinique as violent protests against rising living costs showed little sign of abating despite the imposition of a curfew. The Martinique local administration said 2 petrol stations had been ransacked and businesses inside the shopping center were also vandalized and robbed. French overseas territories such as Martinique, Guadeloupe, and New Caledonia have often been hit by civil unrest due to complaints that living standards are well below those of the mainland France. While in Antigua, a joint operation between police and customs officials at V.C. Bird International Airport resulted in the seizure of over $500,000 worth of cannabis, authorities reported. The operation conducted on October 22 uncovered 6 cardboard boxes containing 116 vacuum-sealed packages of cannabis at the airport's cargo shed. Officials confirmed that the seized controlled substance weighs 140.4 pounds and carries an estimated street value of $626,400 EC. The cannabis has been transported to police headquarters, where investigators are conducting further inquiries into the case. No arrests have been reported as the investigation continues. Finally, more than 10,000 people in Haiti have been internally displaced in the last week as armed gangs operating in and around the capital Port-au-Prince ramp up attacks in areas they do not yet control, according to UN Migration Agency estimations. The agency had said at the start of September that more than 700,000 people were internally displaced across the Caribbean nation, nearly double the figure 6 months earlier. Gangs have in the last week been ramping up attacks on a number of towns outside the capital, where much of the city and its suburbs is under the control of various violent armed groups united under a common alliance. The conflict is fueling famine-level hunger in parts of the population as gangs take over farmlands and block off transport routes, while people forced to flee their homes, often to host families or makeshift camps, can no longer depend on steady income to afford food. A UN helicopter with 18 people on board was also shot at and hit with multiple rounds on Thursday, although no one was injured, the Miami Herald reported. Thank you for watching. Do have a great weekend. Until next time.